The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They go play action. Here's May. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Second and 10. Here's May. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To the air on first down, May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying to throw for it with May. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll start with a give to Davis. Has a lane past the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Come on, set, ready.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Got it. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Locking. Hey.
He's going to throw this one. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Mevis able to knock it through. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Here's made in the air. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. May now from the gun. That one complete to Diggs. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here's May again. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, they need 7. To the air yet again, May. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Stevenson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. At your own 1, yikes.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Corey Gallis connects, and we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. And slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Ready.
Hall running between the tackles. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They give on second to Hall. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zayden Collins in on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
On the return, here's Jones. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Back to the air. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down. Third and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's out the clear. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a second quarter lead. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's May. Fits it through the middle. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. Borregales on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's brought down at the line.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Let's go.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Check. Ready.
Working on first down. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Panthers.
Now looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Ready.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger.
Trying to run for it with Hall. This gets the 1st and more. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone.
Ready.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets looking at 1st and 5.
Let's go.
No run, Davis. And he gets in, touchdown. The Jets get some late points and the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May. Cut out left. And he hangs onto that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New England.
May on 1st and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stretch. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Operating from the gun, here's May. On the move, headed right. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. May now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. May throwing for it. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Back to throw now. Oh, he loses the football. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it.
Come on, come on. 79, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run for it with Hall. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Throwing now on 1st down. He brings it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Jets 1st down.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
From the gun, it's Hall. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
A gain of 12 brings up third and less than a yard.
Man, ready! Crack going, alert, alert!
They'll go right side with Hall. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready! Cougar 19! Steady!
Davis up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Stephanie! Viking 18!
He's dropping back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Let's give him some credit. He's done his best to 3 them to death in this game, Kate. And he's continuing that effort here in the second half, as his 4th field goal of the game gives them a slim lead.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Off the play action. May. Complete to Diggs out left. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Made a throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots, first down.
Here we go,
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's May. All in left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Back to the air. It's May. Fits it through the middle. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, here's Stevenson. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. May now. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. First down, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bron, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing again, it's May. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time but he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
Davis gets it from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready. Panther 6.
Working on first down. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Cowboy 80.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Jets football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Four guys out wide. Here we go, third and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a close and broke, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and their respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Cut near the goal line. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
26.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Borregales to kick off for New England.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Got it. Ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Go. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's got Smith again. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Makes the catch. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They are throwing it again. It is cut left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Gravity Lions.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Here's made in the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, New England.
This is Stevenson. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. May now from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. And we're looking for Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
May now on third down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
They start to drive the ball. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to pass on first and 10. Catch made. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now. Step.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Patriots will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May looking to throw. Complete to Diggs out left. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a New England first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the air on first down, May. Will find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Get it. Liking 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets trail by 6.
On the set.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 18, go.
Looking to throw here. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Setting up to pass. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Cougar 19.
They'll run here. It's Hall. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
70.
Here he is to throw. Escapes, and he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. just a good little penalty taunt.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead.
Jason Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And the clock stops as he gets out of bounds. Nice gain of 24 on that run. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's a 47-yard line.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
He'll look to throw it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Stevenson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The game resting on this try from Andres Borregales. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now out comes the second-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away.
He is good. Makes the score Patriots.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've